Hello, it's Paul Vincenti, stuck in traffic again with a quick video, because you have time to think, don't you, when you're sitting in traffic? You have time to think about issues, thinking time. Yeah, and whilst I'm thinking, I thought I'd give you a quick message based upon something I heard last Sunday. Being Catholic, I was at Mass and there was this priest who gave a very interesting, but very simple yet profound explanation to why so much goes wrong today. And it struck me, and I thought I'd share my thoughts on this with you and give you some examples of how I think it applies. Well, basically, the issue at hand is, why do so many seemingly good people sometimes do bad things? Or people who have what apparently are very good, deep, solid values have very strange, conflicting, opposing views and opinions about issues which are clear-cut morally or ethically. And I think the reason for that is because of what I heard last Sunday, which is where we separate truth from love. So when we separate truth from love, the end result is chaos, confusion. It can only be chaos and confusion. Let me give you an example. Taxes. We all are obliged to pay our taxes by law, but also, as Christians, morally. There is no excuse for it. We have to pay our taxes. Yet there are times when even good, solid, practicing people who are Christian will turn around and justify, for example, hiding that one invoice, not declaring that amount of money, because they have good reasons for it. And when you separate truth from love, then you get into trouble, because then you spend the next year stressed out and worrying that you're going to get a brown envelope in your letterbox from the government because you've been caught cheating on your taxes, and the implications are terrible. So why do we do things like this? Why do we somehow agree with things which are clearly or objectively wrong? Because we separate truth from love. So, for example, we, at least in our vast majority, hold that using a woman just to bring up children is objectively, morally, ethically wrong. Women cannot be used just as ovens to bake babies and produce babies 9 months later. Women are far more than that. Their dignity demands that they have the same equal respect as men. And anyone who thinks any different is not right. It's wrong to see women as a lesser human or individual. Yet, because even though we know that it's wrong to treat women this way, some people will still agree with surrogacy. And even more so if it's being advertised or proposed as altruistic surrogacy. When we start to include semantics and words like altruism is basically doing things for the greater good, for others rather than for oneself, then the implication here is that you can now agree with something which we objectively see as wrong because there might be some good in it or a good intention behind it. And this is why we get into such confusion in the world. So from taxes to ethical issues to do with bioethics, right through to a man, husband and father who decides that he is justified in having a sexual relationship outside of his marriage because he needs it. And because he needs it, it's a good thing, therefore it can't be wrong. And off they go, they have a relationship, they destroy another family and their own family, and the reasoning behind it being that there was some good behind it, there were good intentions. The road to hell, it's been said, is paved with good intentions. And I guess it really makes sense here when you look at it in the aspect of dividing and separating truth from love. So anytime we do this, expect chaos. And I guess I've traveled 100 meters in this short video. I'm using my hands free. Got to be careful. Even though it's a good reason that I'm creating this for a good reason, doesn't mean I can break the law. I hope you share this video with other people who might want to listen to this message or need to hear this message. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much. Have a great summer. Speak to you soon.